8 or 9, and I started doing it for him. That's the graph of the snowfall over about 100 years.
So is each snowflake a year?
Each snowflake is a year and an amount. So in this year, whenever it is, 0 to 10 fell. In this year, 10 to 20 fell. I don't know which year. That graph there has the years corresponding to the amounts. We'll play with that later. That's more fun. Okay? And you know, I calculated the average, and the average of that distribution is 33.8. It is. But how would you describe the shape of that distribution? I would call it a little skewed, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It definitely has that roller coaster rampy run out tail over here. And if it's skewed, that means the average is going to chase that ramp. So why would the Bend Chamber of Commerce decide to use the average if they know it's a skewed distribution and they know the average is going to chase the tail?
We're a tourist town.
We're a tourist town, right?
Snowboarding.
We're trying to attract skiers and snowboarders, right? I have no proof of this. They don't return my phone calls or my
Pretty
emails.
easy to see.
But it's
There's that Sean guy.
oh god, it's rule again. So it's not a far stretch to think that's why you would advertise your snowfall. You go to Delaware, people advertise not having snow. Thank God it didn't snow this winter. You come to Bend, you want snow, right? I got two problems with this. Number one, you shouldn't be talking about the average because it's skewed data. Number two, who cares if it snows in Bend? Are you skiing in Bend? Talk about the mountain snow.
Right.
Right? Am I pointing the right way? I think I'm pointing the right way. Yes. So that's one gripe I have with this. Here's same website.
Yeah.
You've heard this one, right?
That's the one that irritates me.
This is the one.
Arizona.
Tucson, Flagstaff, Phoenix, Bend, God knows how many other towns. 300 sunny days a year. So I decided to look, where did this number come from? LA, same thing, right? Bend Chamber of Commerce. Bend has the highest average number of sunny days in the state. Okay, how do you calculate? What does a sunny day count at? I don't know. Clear days. What's a clear day? Is today clear? I don't know.
Right now.
Average 100 right now. Average 158 per year with an additional 105 days that are mostly sunny. So pretending that mostly sunny, clear, and sunny days are well defined, we are now up to about 260 days, right? Many of the remaining days, that must be 40. There's your 300 days. It's so fraught with inconsistency. I don't know how they calculated these numbers. They're probably not meaningful anyway. Like, what does a clear day mean? Do you walk out? Here's one way that I would be happier if they measured it. Send somebody out, give this guy a job for 35 years. He walks out every day at 11 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and I don't know, at like 5 o'clock, and checks on some scale of blue in the sky what percentage of the sky is covered by cloud. Set up benchmarks for what clear is and what sunny is and what partially, mostly, whatever is, and average those. I'd be happy with that as long as that guy was trained in his metric. But they didn't. I don't know where these numbers came from, David.
This one I don't get because they don't really need to lie to say that we're the sunniest part of the state. Because if you go anywhere else, you pretty much know that's the case.
But go east. It's sunny out there too.
But no one goes east.
But you just said go anywhere else. If you go west, it's not like
that. You also
that.
said city.
Well, define city versus a city technically. by
Not like
population.
camp or.
We have a coffee date coming apparently. We can talk about these terms. And to leave you with this, one of my favorite quotes in comedy.
Nice.
Love that. Any guesses as to who? One of my favorite comedians of all time. We lost him about 5-7 years ago, George Carlin. He's actually wrong. It's actually the median person. The median stupid person. But we're going to let him slide because it's George Carlin and he's dead and I can't call him anymore. So, it's just a caution. It's a caution to make sure you use the right measure center. It's not a complete picture. Tuesday, we have more fun with the complete. Who said margin of error? Was it you, Candace? Margin of error? Let's get into that on Tuesday, more detail, okay? Yeah, out of time now. It's all good. Thank you guys. Thanks again for the Facebook page. That was wonderful. So good, so good.